Hey there, curious minds. Today we're going to briefly explore something that is very simple that we all do and not even think about: burping. Why and how do we burp?
All right, before we dive in, let's review the basic anatomy of the upper digestive tract. The upper digestive tract is made up of the mouth, the pharynx, which is a small tube that connects the mouth to the next level, the esophagus. We'll call that the food pipe, and then the stomach. Now, one important point to remember is that the stomach environment is very acidic. These acidic environment helps the stomach break down the food that you eat. Now, the inside walls of the stomach, they have the specialized cells. They are basically specialized and designed to produce and handle this acidic environment. No other part of the digestive tract does this. I will use the name esophagus and food pipe interchangeably. The esophagus has two sphincters, the upper and the lower esophageal sphincters. We'll call them gates, the upper gates and the lower gate. Now, these are small muscles that control the speed and the amount of food going into the food pipe as well as the stomach. They relax to open, and when they relax and open, food gets in, and when they contract, they close, and this prevents the backflow of food you just ate. So how does air get into your stomach? When we eat and drink normally, we tend to swallow some air along with our food. You can see from this picture here, the air is represented by the blue dots and this food in this tan-colored round object. When you eat your food, it goes into your mouth, down the pharynx, past the upper gate of the food pipe, into the food pipe itself, then gets to the lower gate of the food pipe. All this traveling of the food, it takes air along with it. The lower gate of the esophagus now opens up. Food, along with air, now go into the stomach. Now, the stomach can only take a certain amount of air inside of it. That's the key. The lower gate of the esophagus now closes to prevent the backflow of food that just passed down the esophagus. The food within the stomach now mixes with the acidic content of the stomach to break it down further. All that air you swallowed is now trapped within the stomach. Now remember, when there's too much air in the stomach, it bloats, and this can be very uncomfortable. The human body is so cool because the stomach will then deflate and send air back up through the lower gate of the esophagus, the food pipe, and the upper gates out your mouth, and that's what you hear as a burp. Why are burps sometimes loud and smell funny? The loudness of your burp depends on three factors. 1. How hard you squeeze your diaphragm. The diaphragm is a thin muscle. It's drawn in red right here. It's a thin muscle that helps you breathe. It also separates your lungs from your abdomen. 2. How hard you squeeze your rectus abdominis muscles. Essentially, these are the six-pack muscles. Believe me, we all have the six-pack muscles, just some show a little bit more than others. These two muscles determine the force of air that is pushed back up as a burp. And lastly, the vibration of the upper gate of the food pipe. You can see it right here depicted as the squiggly lines around the upper gate. That's what gives you this burpy sound. Now, the smell of the burp, well, that depends on the kind of food that you ate. As a bonus clinical diagnosis that affects a lot of people, acid reflux disease. As some of you know, this can present clinically as chest burning sensation. It is the result of the lower esophageal gate or the lower food pipe gate not closed properly for various reasons. What happens when you leave a gate open? Things leave in the wrong direction. It's the same thing here, right? The acid content of the stomach, drawn in blue, is refluxed back into the esophagus. Hence the name acid reflux disease, right? Now, remember what we talked about earlier. The stomach has these specialized cells that produce and that they can tolerate the acidic content of the stomach, right? The esophagus does not have the specialized cells. So this reflux of acidic content from the stomach causes burning pain in the esophagus. Medications like Tums, for instance, right? They reduce the acidity of the stomach contents and makes the acid reflux less painful. The other medications like the proton pump inhibitors, a common one being omeprazole, reduces the acidic production of the stomach, also making the reflux less painful. So these medications, they do not fix whatever is wrong with the lower esophageal gate. Keep that in mind. So, and also, Be careful though. There are lots of other medical conditions that can present as chest burning pain. So seek immediate medical attention if your chest burning pain persists or it is not typical. Thank you. The human body is so cool, and we are going to cover a lot of very cool and interesting topics. So please follow and subscribe for more fun content. Thank you, and see you in the next video.